Right, try to nail as many corner gates as you can. The faster you get through each corner, the higher the score. You'll need to deploy your DRS in the DRS zone as well. Approaching the DRS zone, watch your MFD for the activation point. We can definitely speed up a bit in the following corners. Turn 3, turn 6, turn 9, turn 10. Final lap. This is the final lap of the program. Alright, that's the program complete. This is some decent data, although far from... Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Hamilton, Verstappen and Sergio Perez. What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Hamilton, Verstappen and Sergio Perez. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. Welcome to the beautiful Styrian Mountains for another chapter in the story of the Austrian Grand Prix. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 meters above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill turn 3. It's just about time to go to the track for the beginning of the race, but before we do, Anthony Davidson, what types of strategy do you think we can expect for today's event?
Well, there's a lot that both the driver and the team have to keep in mind when going into a race. The tyres, fuel, energy recovery systems, the list goes on and on. But I think the key to today's victory will come down to the pit stop strategy. Come in too soon and you might find yourself needing more than one stop. Too late and you're putting yourself at a disadvantage by spending longer on worn tyres.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Norris, the Professor and Bottas, Sainz, Tictum, Tsunoda and George Russell. Perez, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Latifi, Sebastian Vettel and Stroll, Ricciardo, Mick Schumacher, Antonio Giovinazzi and Nikita Mazepin. Ocon, they've taken a grid penalty and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot today. It's almost time for lights out. So
Alright then, chaps. We have done qualifying. We've done practice. I forgot to tell. Okay, so we can remove a stint here. And this is an advantage. We can go long, or we can go mediums. So keep it on the softs. We can go for one more lap on the pit window. We're gonna go for a massive one-stop strategy in this race, and that one reason why is because I know that the rain will come any minute.
Everything looks good on the power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature. No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Dries seem like the best tyre for
on
now.
that kind of side. So now we are starting from 5th. Could have put downforce on the rear, but this is a cool setup. Felt like the default setup was decent, so considering that this is just full of high-speed corners. So hold on, chaps. Ironic. Oh, ironic. Hold on, chaps. Turn off the electric. There we go. So you guys have resistance on the wind. But anyway. Alright, we have some space, we could just go. Now we're starting from 5th.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
And now the green flags are on. 5 lights are on and are off here in the red ring. And you see Hamilton had a bad start. No, look at this though from Valtteri Bottas. A brilliant start into 10-1, 3 wide, and we've been spun around already. Look at this beat. We were tiptoeing like our teammate, but Verstappen leads from Leclerc. Then it's Hamilton, there's myself. We had to go to the outside line, flash back there at the start of the race, which is normally not good. But anyway, going towards turn 3, late on the brakes on the outside. We've overtaken Lewis Hamilton, but Hamilton's right there, and we're making contact with Hamilton, and Hamilton has caused a big one. Lewis Hamilton has caused a big one further back up the field, and that is another safety car. What has happened there? Hamilton decided not to back out. We had the drive. We weren't looking in the mirrors. It was like a Sergio Perez situation. Two Mercedes clashing once again. Norris was the one that was affected. See how much space I was giving him. We were just taking the racing line, and then massive chaos there through the straight. Bottas was involved as well. Many people were involved in it.
I can engineer.
I don't have my phone with me, unfortunately, so I'll do it later, Lachlan. But you see how chaotic that was. We were just taking the racing line. We didn't see Hamilton to the inside. We thought we had the run in it, and we decided to go for it. And massive crash there from the scene of things, from Norris getting involved there, as well as Bottas. Gasly was also involved, and unfortunately Bottas was the one getting the massive consequences of that. And now we
slow down.
some sort have to be in third, and Norris actually is out of this race. So that's the second DNF of this race. Lando Norris was out, and I mean, we were just taking the racing line. Hamilton was on the inside. Normally when you take the racing line, I just didn't want to leave the room for for
bodies incurred some
Lewis
slight damage,
Hamilton.
but
So
nothing too serious.
unfortunately for Lewis,
The
he had to
underbody's
suffer the
taken some
consequences of
damage.
that. We also
You
have
may
to
start
suffer a
to
little bit of
notice it. No
consequences
need
of
to
that.
worry
As
about
Hamilton
tyre condition for
comes
now.
into the
Everything's
pits.
looking good.
We
Lewis is in the
have
pits.
damage on the other body though, so well that will affect us in the race. Sergio Perez, by the way, is up to 6th. So Perez's 11th place start, his grip penalty might have just been a little bit worth it here. But yeah, unfortunately there for Lewis Hamilton and the rest of those guys behind that were affected. I mean, I could explain my side. We just weren't lucky on the mirrors. Right there, so now we have to do something about this now. We have track position. We could have pitted there, but we didn't want to risk it. We didn't want to risk track position. Hamilton will go for a 2-stop strategy, maybe a 1-stop. Yeah, he definitely will go to 2-stop. They're on the medium now, so Lando Norris. So we have to back off here, just trying to get these tires warmed up. So now right behind Charles Leclerc there. Now the safety car will come in this lap.
When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
So samahan di ko anuin. Ang dami ingay eh. Ang dami kasing ingay. So Verstappen will just go anywhere he wants on that line. We're just waiting for him to go, and he goes. We just had to get the good run here on the final corner, and we are green flag here in Austria. We're right behind Charles Leclerc there, but we hit the inside curb there, which affected us just a tiny bit. So Verstappen leads from Charles Leclerc. We are still here in 3rd place, trying to keep up from the Ferrari right in front of us. And now Tictum is in 4th place, the man who replaced us in McLaren in season 1, right behind. And bakit ka talaga ang ingay eh? Alright, anyway. The Verstappen's pulling away from Charles Leclerc now. Now it's 8 tenths, 9 tenths now. And that Ferrari is mighty slow. Look, it's for 1.2 seconds slower than Verstappen. How's that even possible? We got the ERS. Let's just calm down on Charles Leclerc here. Let's just be patient, right to the back of Leclerc. Look how much oversteer we have to counter there. So much. Not gonna send it right here. We're just gonna wait for the DRS, and then we can just go after that.
Just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Alright, chaps, this could be good. Alright, so... Oh my goodness, what is happening? We've lost about 7 tenths of a second in sector 2.
DRS has been enabled.
We
DRS
lost
is
7
now
tenths.
enabled. The underbody's taken a little damage.
This
Watch out for it.
underbody
No
is
issues
having
with tyre wear
the
for
time
now.
of its life
Keep
at the
taking
moment.
care of them.
Here we go. 6 tenths. Even if you're trying to close in on the DRS here, 6 tenths is still behind. So this is a train of drivers. Here we go, 6 tenths of a second behind Charles Leclerc now. Oh my goodness, why? Absolutely game. I do not like this. I literally matched my time. Well, technically I didn't match it, but here we go. We can get the run of Leclerc here. Charles Leclerc, will he defend on the inside? No, he does not. We send it on the corner, but we're late on the brakes. We had to go back onto the circuit, and we oversteered a little bit too much. Leclerc still got the brilliant exit, but we're going to go to the outside, even without TRS. Nice and easy, breezing past the Ferrari, leaving a little bit of the door open, and we are ahead of Charles Leclerc. We technically oversteered into Charles Leclerc, but we're good. Here comes Leclerc though, he'll just get it back once again. Here we go, we're just going to defend on the inside. We blocked his line there, now this is a full train of cars. Can this Ferrari match to my speed here? Here comes Charles Leclerc once again, and Leclerc will try and go to the inside. Has the speed. He'll try and send one. We're going to give him the room that he really, really wants. We're going to get the exit. But here comes Leclerc once again. This time we're going to go to the inside, trying to use every single bits of power of this Mercedes on the inside once again. And we overpower the Ferrari. But once again, it's going to go to the outside. We have to be forced to the inside. Leclerc. Oh, and he had to go to the outside, and he leaves. The door opens for Dan Ticktum to go past.
Copy that.
So we just have to defend here. Just minimize the gap to Verstappen. Because I can go along on these softs. If it can actually last. But here comes Ticktum though. We made a massive mistake. And here comes the McLaren of Tictum. He breezes past us here, but we're going to cut back on the inside. Yep, Tictum's going to leave us the room, forcing him the long way around. He did not want to give me enough room, enough advantage here. And now Tictum is basically now a sitting duck against Charles Leclerc. Leclerc will go breezing past on the outside, and Leclerc moves back up to third. Meanwhile, Sainz and Sergio Perez are battling it out for 5th place when Perez loses out once again to the Spaniard. This is brilliant racing. And we're leaving Verstappen out to the dust. And actually, now, here it comes. There's an issue with Lewis Hamilton. And Hamilton spins. Lewis Hamilton spins round, and his weekend continues to crumble into a pile of dust here, but Leclerc is going to try and move on to the inside. But Charles Leclerc cannot find the exit speed, and now he does. Charles Leclerc breezes past, and he's gone ahead. And here comes Dan Tictum as well. Tictum will try and go to the inside, and this is a brilliant battle for the podium places. We are just letting go. Does Sainz have DRS? He does. So now we can just go now and do our own thing. Now we do not have the pressure from the guys behind. Tictum is again ahead of Charles Leclerc. So now, here we go, through turns 7 and 8. Why do we have to go? Now, Sainz is actually now the faster car. And Carlos Sainz comes into the pits. We're gonna stay out for one reason and one reason only. The rain. So I feel like Sainz had to come into the pits for a new front wing. No, he just comes into the pits for just new boots. So we're going long on this stint. So we're on a 1 stop. So try and take advantage of this 1 stop strategy. Let's see how much understeer we're getting from this car alone.
We think we may.
Come on, where's this speed on this car? That's all, it's gone. I don't like being on the soft tires, and you see how much understeer we're getting once again from this car. Come on.
Verstappen is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 8.7 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 11 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 104.6.
We're still doing 104.6. We're losing about 3/10 compared to Verstappen. So Verstappen dominating the Red Bull ring.
You're increasing the
For
gap
Red Bull. And Perez and Tictum are battling it out, and Tictum gets his podium chances washed out here. So Perez is the one that I'm going to be pressurized by. Actually, Perez is pulling away.
Expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Where's that rain? I'm waiting on that rain. These softs are not gonna lost very long. I see we've lost another 7 tenths to Verstappen. And Perez is closing in as well. Well, this is not fun. We're gonna get worse punishment here once Perez closes in. The two Red Bulls are superior in the Red Bull ring. Our championship challenge might be compromised just a bit. We've still got loads of rounds left remaining. But we need maximum points that we can get as much as we can. And that mistake is not what we need. Come on. I can't perfect this turn. We're not speedy at all this weekend. Oh my goodness, I just realized I've left the ERS open. Take a wider line just so we can get a brilliant exit. Come on. Nash, come on, where are we losing second sector? Oh my goodness, we just have to get some more ERS.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
We're losing the second lap to Verstappen. And Perez, we're losing about 5 tenths to Perez. Tim and Leclerc are battling. We have to defend from Verstappen for a dear life here. It's not going to be as intense, but it's just, I think, just a sprinkle of rain. So, basically our race is ruined, but we could take the gamble. Actually, that lap, we lost about 3 tenths.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
Don't think we can get this race there. Don't feel like it, but Verstappen's just pulling away, and he's actually racing nothing. Verstappen comes in. We're gonna stay out for one more lap. Just for a couple more laps. Then no bueno.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
So my strategy is to go no bueno here. Defend from Perez. Wait for the rain to come. He has to go for a 2-stop. It's 6 seconds, but 6 seconds is enough that he can gain on that medium tyre. Like about 2 seconds a lap, so we're coming into the pits. No pitting from there on out. I feel like they're gonna come to the pits one more time, but I don't feel like that they're gonna do that. So Verstappen.
Look after these tyres now. We're going to finish the race on this compound.
Now through the exit of our corner, Sainz has overtaken us. So Carlos Sainz has overtaken us in the pit stops. But for how much longer can he stay out on that? Because here we go. We're closing into Sainz.
The rain is a few laps out.
I think we really have to.
Be careful.
We really have to send it here. It's on Carlos Sainz because Perez is closing in. And Gasly, I think he also pitted, so Pierre Gasly is up to second place by default. Unless he has to come to the pit. Yeah, these two have to come in again. I think the rest of them, like Verstappen, he won't come in again. So, yep, Gasly comes in. Here we go. First stop, Carlos Sainz. Lights on the brakes, not much. Here we go. Here comes Perez, closing in as well. Easy pass. Had to go to the grass, and that is sayonara. Okay, so we're gonna give Sainz the benefit of the doubt here and try to give him some power, give him everything that we've got. We've put in just the right amount of downforce on this car. Okay, just go full send it on the corners. Yeah, we're 1.1 seconds quicker, but Verstappen though. The issue is Verstappen. Yeah, Verstappen is the issue. He's 13 point. How is he 13.5 seconds ahead? Oh my goodness, we're abusing this body left and right. We've actually abused it a little bit too much. So now it's yellow. Yellow jello. It's yellow jello now. It's not green, lime green, it's actually yellow. How much it gets yellow every minute. We've just done our 1 minute 3. Teammates in the pits, and that means he's being lapped. So Lewis Hamilton, for the first time in his career, he's getting lapped. Unfortunately for him, it's due to a issue that we cannot solve. And Lewis Hamilton will go to the back of the field again, and unfortunately he will have to settle for no points in this race. So Hamilton's got lapped. We've lapped many people. 1:04.2 is the fastest for him. We have done a 1:03. Verstappen's done a 1:03.5. We've done a 1:03.3. Best lap 1:04.7. Not consequently good for Mercedes, isn't it? But considering we're in second place, considering it's the Red Bull ring, I mean, yeah, it is kind of a Hail Mary, but do we want to wait for this rain to pass? Or do we just... Did we take the wrong gamble? That is my question. Did we take the wrong gamble for these tires? Verstappen can go wherever he wants. He can win this race. I'm letting him go. No way we can chase him down. But what about the other guys? And Perez and Sainz are battling it out for third place. But Sainz slots in behind Sainz, and he's just gonna get it nice and easy, but Perez defends the inside. So now this is our race is between Perez, Sainz and myself. Not with Verstappen anymore. No. Verstappen has been outrageous. We're just taking a fast lap away from him, that's it. If Perez and myself and fight cleanly, we're good. But you see, we are doing 1 minute forwards and we're 14 seconds behind. We need a safety car, that's it. We really need a safety car in this race. Here comes Perez though. Perez is closed in to the back of us. Oh, that rear is kicking up once again. And here he comes Perez. We defend the inside. Perez goes breezing past. But we're just going to send a Hail Mary on the inside using the racing line. And we are ahead once again. Like we're fighting. It's like knife through butter, I mean. Slicing through that. This makes it really good for us.
Okay,
so now the gap is 50 seconds. Carlos Sainz has an issue with his car. Funnily enough. Here comes Perez though. We're just going to close his line. We were light on the brakes on him. And here comes Perez once again. Round 2. Basically, you just have to use ERS with the straight. And Verstappen's lost 6 tenths there, but I mean, does that even really matter on Verstappen's gap? This is like Verstappen in real life in 2023 all over again. He's just dominating the Red Bull Ring. His record in the Red Bull Ring is so good. And actually, Verstappen's lost about a second of time. Yeah, he's losing. For some reason, he's losing time. The gap is down to 12 seconds. Does Verstappen have an issue? Verstappen does have an issue. What has happened? Did Verstappen hit something? Because, yeah, Verstappen has a damage on his front wing. So Verstappen will come into the pits. We won't come in again. Unless the rain just be intense here. But Max Verstappen might just be gone this here, and Perez and myself are battling for the lead. Wow! What has happened there? Did he try to overtake the Haas? What's happened with the front wing damage?
Okay, we don't think we're far away.
Maybe it was another issue. Maybe we have to check in a replay later on after the race. Oh my goodness. But Max Verstappen is gonna, as the 2 Ferraris are battling out, he's gonna come out in 5th place, isn't he? He's gonna be behind Ocon. Oh my goodness, Max Verstappen's race has been wrecked by the back markets. You've gotta be joking. Verstappen's race has been wrecked by back markers, and that means we're leading this race. We have just jinxed Max Verstappen. For real. Verstappen was about 13 seconds ahead of us. 14 seconds, 15 seconds in fact. And he was losing about 2 seconds worth of time. And I knew that something was wrong. Verstappen might have just hit the Haas drivers. Maybe there's an issue internally. We don't know. We still have to look on the replay on that. But Verstappen's race though, either way, is wrecked.
Behind is 25.5 seconds.
So Max Verstappen's race is gone. His race win possibly gone. He's 10 seconds behind with about 12 laps to go. He could do that in about a new medium compound of tyre. So Verstappen possibly could do that, but his teammate Sergio Perez wants to win, wants to lead. We have to go wide.
It's not a perfect
They're on the
situation,
brakes.
but I don't think we
Here
have cause
comes
to move on to a different tyre
Sergio
yet.
Perez. Well, you'll go on the inside. We're battling in the rain here in Austria. Right on the outside we go. We make contact with Sergio Perez. He forces us off the long way
Check your
round.
MFD
And
for
something,
use.
there's an issue with Perez. We got forced out the wall. Perez making contact on us. Sergio Perez. We go look at the replay. He was aquaplaning, he was locking up, trying to save it on the corner. We had to go to the outside, gave him a little bit of space, but he just went straight through us. So this is the question now. We can come into intermediates. Verstappen's race is definitely wrecked. No way that he can save this race. But here we go. We can put on some downforce on this car. Oh, we are wide. We are wide. We've barely just got into the pits there. But into the pits we go. And nice and easy.
Go now.
2.9 seconds stop. We're putting some more downforce here. Now, this is an issue now. We should have stayed out. That was the first actual thing we've done. Or we could have just done it like this, but I mean, this was the better strategy. So now, here we go. Verstappen's up to 5th. 1.7 seconds out of Perez. After our battle with Sergio Perez, we made contact with Sergio Perez. He forced us out wide because he was aquaplaning on slick tires on a wet track. So now, we can just tiptoe like it's nothing. This rain will stop though. Oh, and there's an issue for one of the Haas boys. It is Nikita Mazepin, ironically. And Mazepin just spins it round, aquaplaned on the slicks. You cannot race on the slicks, Nikita. And unfortunately for you, you have to reverse back and go at it again. So Perez though he can close in. We put in some downforce now, and yellow flags are out. Nikita Mazepin is just gonna go out again. Gonna go in again. Oh, we thought we could get a little bit of slipstream there, but unfortunately nah. But now here we go through this far corner. First corner cutting warning of the day for some reason. So anyway, Verstappen is in 5th place behind a brilliant performance from Esteban Ocon, up to 4th in this race, battling for possibly his first top 5 of the season for Alpine. I mean, they were battling all around, but I mean now here today, oh my goodness, I just hit the curb, then I just get loose. Anyway, the wets, funnily enough, we could go in. I mean, while the rear's losing its grip.
The radar's showing a clear patch on its way. There's about
10 more minutes of this race, but it means though that we're gonna go to the end of this race with these intermediates. So this will be a brilliant battle between myself and Perez here. But I do not think we can pass on the rain that much. I mean, you see, we are just tiptoeing. We got lucky with the sides. We got lucky with the strategy. So there's like a couple of flashbacks in it, but even then, like, this has been a brilliant race from our perspective. We thought we weren't gonna win this race in the first place, but then Verstappen came into the pits, made contact with one of the Haas cars. Maybe it was Nikita Mazepin, and then boom, their race was wrecked. Verstappen's race win was wrecked. So it means now look at this order, the chronological order. So we lead from Perez, Leclerc, Ocon, Verstappen, Ticktum, Sainz, Hamilton, 8th place. Then it's Tsunoda, Vettel, Latifi, Russell, Gasly, Stroll, Giovinazzi, Ricciardo, McLaren, Nikita Mazepin running in last place. A lap, 2 laps down, I think. So We were a little bit wide there because we're so aquaplaning through these corners. I mean, come on.
You're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
I know 10 minutes, but I'm just tiptoeing here because Paris is closing in, but I don't even care if Paris closes in. I just want to finish this race, but we're wide once again. That does not help us one bit. Here we go. So now 10 laps of racing here. This is brilliant racing for myself, Perez, besides the rest of these guys. And now we can just use our ERS.
By 5/10 a lap.
Gained on me by 5/10 because I made that massive mistake. So 10-3. Obviously, this is a hard track to master. What's happened to a lap down? That's the question. What's Hamilton actually a lap down?
We're leading our teammate by 29.
Okay, not a lap down actually.
They're on fresh inters. They're in 8th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 10.8.
And Schumacher gets out of the way. Should have held up Perez. But, I mean... So now the car handles well. We have the fastest lap, so it means that we're gonna get 26 points here. The rest of Verstappen's 15. So, the points we lost from France, we got even more points there. We're gonna gain 16 points, so we're gonna be 32 points behind Verstappen in the championship after this race if we just continue this up. Again, that massive bump. There's a massive bump there. I do not like that at all. But here we go. Just so I thought Hamilton was a lap down, but whoa, we were aquaplaning down the racing line, and that gives Perez the race lead. So we actually now have to full send it on Perez. We were tiptoeing around the circuit, and unfortunately that might have cost us just a little bit of time. Lap 29. Come on. Come on, Mercedes. Come on, Mercedes. Come on, Mercedes. You can do this, Mercedes. Let's close back in. 4/10. That's just 4/10 of a second. We've corner cutted most definitely. But anyway, Perez defends the inside, but we do not have the straight line speed. I think Perez does not get the memo. Oh, we're making contact there. We have to back off because that was illegal. But anyway, we're just gonna send it towards 10-3. Yes, we do. Perez, leave the room, and Perez did not even notice that. We're ahead of Perez here, but here he comes, Sergio Perez once again around the outside. He goes, and he's gonna take back the lead, but for how much longer? We're still side by side with the Red Bull man, and we're still ahead. Who's gonna get the better exit, the better traction out of the corner? We make contact with Perez. We're gonna go to the outside. We're way wide through the corner, and that is it. That could be the breaking point. We made a massive mistake through those corners, and that did not help us one bit. We're gonna go to the outside, give Perez the run for his money, but was it enough? Was it? Now, can the back markers play a factor in this race?
Gap to teammate behind is 25.
Why do you get loose on that corner? We also have damage, by the way, so we're surviving with damage. Here we go, just trying to close in, trying to lock in. against Sergio Perez. Perez is so good through this corners, but we can't catch up to Perez, can we? We can't lap any quicker than Perez. Here we go. 7/10 of a second. 8/10. Final corner now. 4/10 of a second behind Perez. Remember, it's key now. We've lost a bit of drive there. 32 of 36. The back markers might just come in and get a play here against Perez, against myself or Perez. And you see how much drive we're losing against Sergio. We're just tiptoeing around the circuit at this point. The gap's up to 1.2 seconds. No way we're catching up a second here with this car, with this state. Nine tenths of a second, bro. I cannot believe we still have the power, the drive to even do this. So now, lap 33.
Keep managing your tires. Manage your tires.
I'm trying to manage the tires, but bro, I want this win. Perez gets a little bit loose through the corner. We're approaching the Alfa Romeos now. Daniel Ricciardo, do not close the... Mr. Ricciardo had to close the line here. Here comes Ricciardo again. So this time here, please not close the... Do not close the goddamn line. Daniel Ricciardo is closing the line here. Actually, I didn't want to hit the back of Perez, so I just want to keep it clean. It's because Sergio. I want to keep it clean, please. Of course, Ricciardo. Ricciardo wants to fight this. Of course, Daniel Ricciardo wants to fight this. So I have to send it. Alright, okay, please get it clean, nice and easy, please, without even losing time. Actually, we made contact with Perez. Come on. Push on.
We think the underbodies incurred some slight
Ricciardo
damage,
did not
but
want to
nothing
give us
too
the room that
serious.
he really
No time
wants.
concerns at the moment. Just focus on the
But
driving.
now we can just... That was good enough. I really just wanted to close into Perez. And there's an issue further back. It's one of the Williams cars. It's one of the Williams cars on the far corner. It's Nicholas Latifi with a massive failure there, and unfortunately for Latifi, he is out of this race. So Nicholas Latifi will be out of this race. Here we go, and that's the virtual safety car deployed.
Has just been deployed due to a build-up of stopped cars on the track. Watch your pace.
We could get the run out of Perez here with about 3 laps of racing.
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Might lose time to the virtual safety car actually. Maingay nga.
Mainit ka eh.
May electric fan.
Mainit, gusto ko natural eh.
Natural lang, tamang dahilan. Social ka naman.
Natural yan lang.
Social ah. Alright. Isa! Sara mo yan! Sinabi sa akin. Sarap. Come on, Sergio. So, 3 laps to go. Giovinazzi's right in front.
Slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain
Here we go.
positive
I have to
delta
go here,
until the green
and we do
flags.
go. Just about 7 tenths behind
Okay, clear.
Sergio Perez. Make that 6 tenths. Giovinazzi, do not close the line. He does close the line. Thank you. I just have to. And actually, Giovinazzi's crashed
The weather
out.
is gonna dry up in about
A goddamn back marker, dude. Honestly. I just had to fully commit to that corner. You're not even in the race. Didn't even back off. One bit. Fortunately for him, he just pays the price. Just not backing off. But anyway, 2 laps to go. We might get another team meeting there with Christian Horner. No. Sorry, with the likes of Christian Horner about our driving. I guess they're drivers. I'm just gonna flash back that turn 1.
we've been
Oh my goodness. No way I'm gonna get a penalty. So I have to hill send it here. Here we go. From a long way back. Try and go to the inside. We can't. Okay, that was not what Christian. Not what the FIA want. Even more. And that. So now, final 2 laps here.
behind us is 6.1.
Straight line speed. No straight line speed on this car. Honestly. Why? Every single time. We're about to lose 9 points here. How are we getting so much oversteer? Come on. The rears are kicking up like it's hot knife through butter.
There's been an incident on
No
track,
way we're gonna
but
win
officials
this.
aren't looking to push for a safety car right now.
There's
Just be
no
careful.
way we are winning a race like this. Oh man. Well, GG's P2, I guess. Unless we get a massive run on the far corner. I do not think we're gonna get that. So final lap.
This is your final lap. Final lap
I
of
guess
the
I'm not
race.
happy. Continue to close into Perez's lead. But you see how much oversteer we're getting. Bro! Why? Why? Honestly. This game is not that realistic. Okay, let's actually try a race. Right, so that's GG's. No way we're getting a second in sector 2 and 3. Told ya. We lost the lead because of a mistake. And Sergio Perez will win here in Austria for Red Bull. We've choked, chaps. We've choked for Mercedes.
You've been a...
Actually, honestly, I don't care about the penalty. I'm pissed because I choked the lead, and Sergio Perez wins the Austrian Grand Prix. We finished second, Leclerc third, Ocon takes a brilliant fourth, and Verstappen fifth. For Verstappen wise, we've done well, but for Leclerc wise, not well. We could have had so much for us. We've choked.
Ping me when you want me to.
Alright.
Done a phenomenal job recently. It's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be proud of the victory they secured here.
Sergio Perez wins. I'm also not happy with that. We had the win in our grasp, we just didn't need to choke it, and we choked it.
Not the results our points leader wanted, but it certainly makes things interesting going forward. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Difficult call, but I'd like to say Esteban Ocon.
Ocon 19th to 4th.
Most out of his tyres, and he showed that today.
It's time to see how things are
Actually,
shaping
I
up.
have to look at this, what happened to Max? See as you close to the back markers. Here we go. I don't know what the hell happened with Verstappen, but oh, you already had that damage. What happened? Oh! So Mazepin just told you the back markers are hostile. Especially Mazepin, who took out the race leader. So anyway, there's your results. Ocon for 19th to 4th. Are you kidding me? Alright, then here's the standings. 3 points behind Leclerc. 39 points behind Verstappen. But Perez, though, is 20 points ahead. Hamilton, we're pulling out from Hamilton, even though we had that massive contact. And honestly, I want an opinion on this lap 1. Because, first of all, here you go. Look at this move on the outside. That's amazing. Then we cleared Hamilton. And somehow we made contact. I wanted to steer right. Look at this. I wanted to steer right. To steer to the left. But it didn't want to steer me to the left. And you see how much distance we've cleared Hamilton. Oh, this is a brilliant view. Bang! Look at this. We've cleared Hamilton. We've cleared him, and then Hamilton closed in. Unlike where I was in the racing line. Now that we make contact, there's the contact. We got forced into the grass. We were wedged in a little bit too much. Brilliant camera view, by the way. See further back there, you see how close the gap was. Hamilton actually was on the grass. He should have got to the grass. But he wanted to stay on the concrete. We wanted to stay on the concrete. Alright, sorry for sneezing. He decides to turn into our car for some reason, but... Oh wait, another Mercedes Civil War. That's it. We got forced. Nothing we could have done even more. Could have done something, but come on, man. That is just not what the Mercedes bosses wanted to see. That costed Hamilton points as well. We were making moves on the outside there, not gonna lie. Look at this tough move on the outside, brilliant move. Toughed it out on the outside. Hamilton made contact with the clerk actually. Look at this. Let's look at this replay on Lewis. Alright, let's look at on board on Lewis Hamilton. Made the move on the inside, backed out. Right here. We cleared Hamilton, but then Hamilton just got the drive lights on and then decides to turn into us. Technically we were clear, so we were gonna try to avoid that contact, but nothing else was done right there. You see, Esteban Ocon actually cleared him. So, well, then that's gonna do it. We'll see you guys next time for another round of racing. It's goodbye, take care, and enjoy the rest of your day.